Hi guys, back for the Bling edition with Sophia. Today we're doing the most expensive set in foil in Magic the Gathering, which is really cool. And what's it called?
7th edition foil set.
It's a 7th edition, yep. So I'm really happy to go over this. I know this is a special one that mattcaster mage talks about all the time on his channel, how 7th edition foils are special. So this one's for you, buddy. I hope you enjoy it, and these cards, I still haven't completed the set, but every one of them holds a fair premium and is very, pretty hard to get. The print run of 7th edition foils is similar to Alpha, which is the very first edition ever, Alpha Rares, which had about 14 to 1500 copies.
Mm-hmm.
So every one of the foil rares here, or even just the foil cards, has also about, the foil rares has about that amount of cards on the market. So they're really rare and really hard to find. Really beautiful. So I really want to put the cards all front and center today. What do you think about them? You saw me, well, you've actually seen me focus on buying cards from this set a lot for over the last 8 months now. It's crazy. 9 months almost.
Yeah, you've been working on this for a while,
But I've been trying to complete the set for years, but I decided to pull the trigger on some of the bigger cards more recently. I'm so happy to go over it. It's a behemoth of a set, 350 cards, and I love the Paladins.
Yeah, there are a lot of warriors. It seems like a lot of male warriors in this.
Warriors and soldiers in white, and I think you'll see maybe some of the, wait, where is the other Paladin? Eastern is, I think, black, so Western, okay, Western will be after. So we have the Northern Paladin here, which I truly love. Some beautiful iconic cards like Rolling Stones and Sacred Ground.
Oh, we have some angels?
We do.
Wow.
Please take out Sarah's angel.
This
Sophia.
one, I love.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Sarah. So what is Sarah? Sarah Advocate, Sarah Angel, Sarah's Embrace?
So Sarah is this really important character who created all angels. I leave it even a bit longer.
Oh.
This is one of the most expensive cards in the set. The foil version for Sarah's Angel is around $500.
That card is?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're really, they're very hard to find, especially in good condition like this. You know, you can see it's pretty clean. Same for all the cards. I do my best to get them in the best condition I can for the price and the market, and I shop around. I do it for a long time. Southern Paladin, that's the white one. How can anyone fight so much yet enjoy it so little?
Oh, wow. Forced to fight.
Forced to fight. Was a lot of the dynamic. Is there anything that comes to mind for you that you really love or enjoy? Because I'm sure you went through this binder a few times with me as I showed you. You even put some cards in here.
I know, I was thinking about it. I think I got you a couple from this. Yeah, they're just all very, like, fighting-oriented.
No, yeah, they're beautiful.
That one's really pretty, for sure.
Wrath of God, we've talked about it a few times. I went over a really old set called Revise, and we see the original art and version. This one is just stunning. This is the very first time they had foiling on a core set. I think the first time they had foiling was Urza's, for the Urza's Legacy and Urza's Destiny. However, this is the very first time they had foils on a core set, and for some reason, these are the very most expensive. The non-foil cards have a white border, and the foil ones have a black border. Look at this beautiful counterspell.
Yeah, and I love these two up top. So.
Grab one. Take whichever one you prefer. Honestly, we're taking our time because this one is Kroll Merfolk. We're honestly just going to take our time today because these are, this whole set's probably around $20,000 to $30,000 depending on condition and card. So it's really special, really fun. And we're so happy to share it with you in our Bling Bling edition.
We love the Bling Blings.
We love the Bling Blings. For me, it's about the drakes. I love the glacial wall. Look at this guy.
Drakes are like dragons?
Yeah, drakes and dragons.
Oh, and dragons, so they're different.
I guess. Glacial wall. Look at this art. Isn't it beautiful? Like arguing with ice. Vodalian expression meaning wasting your time. Do you want to show them the Lord of Atlantis and the Mohammedi Jinn?
I feel like I'm not as quick at getting these out as you.
It's
and
okay.
I'm also wanting
Again,
to be careful.
we are in no rush, and these cards are, there we go. Yeah.
I hope the ones that I show aren't like blurry.
No, it's not blurry. It's more like, because I see when we upload them, sometimes it's actually really fast.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's like, oh, and then take them away, and you don't really get the time to go over them. Some people like to do it faster, some people like to do it slower, but for these, we're going to take our time. I love Mohammedi Jim. Mahamoti. How would you say that? Mahamodi?
I would almost say Mahamodi.
Mahamodi?
Mohammedi.
Mahmoudi. It's Mahmoudi. Mahmoudi Jinn. And look at that. Christopher Moeller again. Which one do you like? You like Steel Artifact?
Steel Artifact.
Well, go ahead. Bring it to camera. Okay. Show it. This is what we do.
I don't think,
We take cards out, we show them, we go over full sets and discuss why we love them.
You control enchanted artifact. Oh, look at that.
You get to steal an artifact from your opponent. This
he looks very pretty.
I look very pretty. Yes, Bubbles. We hear you.
She heard me call you pretty and went.
She heard me call it. Yeah. Bubbles heard you call me pretty, and so she got a little jealous. Here we have the iconic vanilla creature Vizardrix and the beautiful Windrake. We're just stunning. Oh, show whatever you want, please. The Wind Dancer.
Wind Dancer, yes.
Yeah, no, these cards took me a very, very long time.
This is complete?
No, I'm missing like 4 cards, so almost complete. But some of the most expensive ones are here, and we'll go over them in a bit. For example, you can see that the one missing right here is Darkest Hour. It's not unfortunate. It's like a $100 card. I just haven't gotten to purchasing it at the moment. I'll get to it eventually. So here, so we can put it next to, for example, here, Fallen Angel, a beautiful and important foil. So you can see here the difference in foiling. You have the regular, which has a white border, and you have the foil that has a black border. And that was very well received and liked. They did the same thing in 8th edition. And
I'm confused. This is a placeholder?
This is the card.
Oh, okay.
I just don't have it in foil.
Oh, got it.
So this is the non-foil version of the card.
Okay. Everything
Everything else is foil. Here we have one of the big baddies, the Eastern Paladin. They all destroy, like they all, for the same thing, like the white ones, they would have you pay 2 white, you tap it, and you destroy target black or red creature, and these have destroy target green or white, I would assume, or maybe green or blue, I don't know, we'll see, we'll find out, I forget. Greed, look at the man in all his gold. Again, we're taking our time with these sets because they're so old, expensive, special in many, many ways. Oppression and Nightmare. Look at this Nightmare horse.
Oh, wow.
Isn't he stunning? Thunder of its hooves beats dreams into despair. Morbid. And oppression.
Wow. Ostracized, Nightmare, Mind Rat. Is that Nausea?
Yep.
Okay.
Nausea. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn.
Oh, the Serpent Warrior is really scary. This one right here.
Take him out.
Oh, I don't know if I want to. We don't need to get up close to this one.
No, you don't like that soldier?
No.
He's scary.
It's a little bit scary, yeah.
Black is known for having all of its zombies and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
I see there are 2 persecutes. Oh, and the Western Paladin. There we go. This one destroys target white creature. So we had white and green. They're really cool. Expect nothing but scorn, flattery, and lies, and never turn your back on him, says the Northern Paladin. And look at this. Yawgmoth's Edict. You can see the Phyrexian text, the weird writing, and that tentacle. Isn't it fun?
Mm-hmm.
The warping of bodies and souls has become the heart of Yawgmoth's existence. All right, now we get into red. You'll see that there's another one that I'm missing in here. Beautiful Crimson Hellkite. These all command a fair premium.
It's cool too that the titles, if you go back to the other page, kind of correlate with the color red, like Crimson and Blaze and everything that kind of
Bloodshot,
relates.
Boil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very.
Do they often do that with the colors?
They try to be very much on theme, except for certain decks which mix it up, certain editions that did a lot to change it. Final Fortune is one of the most expensive foils. It's also around $500 or $600.
Do you know what I would love to see?
What would you love to see?
Is for them to put
Look at all these little goblins.
like,
this is another one I'm missing.
oh, okay.
What would you love to see?
For Magic the Gathering to put like red themed or red like art on a blue border and like ocean or mysticism and like a red border, like to kind of swap it. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Tell me.
So blue border card, like the blue bordered cards would all have like blood, fire, anything that would normally go in the red. And then the red border would have like ocean, sky, like all these things that would normally go in blue. I think that'd be cool.
I agree. Actually, every time they do that, like mixed colors, the card usually goes up in price very much so.
Oh.
They did that for a set called Lorwyn,
Yeah.
where they had, I think it was a swamp, so a black land that had little flowers and greenery on it. And that's one of the most expensive foil cards in that set, and definitely the most expensive foil land.
Okay. I would love to see a full set like that. That'd be so fun.
Here we have the Shivan Dragon, which is one of the most iconic and important cards in Magic the Gathering. The foil version is probably, depending on price, it goes everywhere from $500 to $1,000.
Wow.
Sometimes even more if it's like a PSA 10 or something like that.
Why is it so expensive, this one?
I think mostly because it's so iconic. It's just one of the most important big cards in Magic, and was very wanted and desired by collectors. People probably would agree with that. This is the absolute most expensive card in the set at like over $2,000. You want to take it out and show it?
No.
You want to take out the Birds of Paradise?
I don't want to touch it. Oh, you're going to take it out of its thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's already double sleeved.
It's double sleeved, yeah.
Oh, you're going to take it out of the double sleeve.
There. You can see this beautiful bird. Always bolt the bird. This one's very nice. I recently drove, recently.
Was this the one you went to San Diego for?
Yeah, like 4 months ago, I drove to San Diego to actually pick it up. I got a fair deal on it. I was very happy. The seller was also happy, so I drove over, inspected the card, and
solid.
There we go. Got it, and now it's part of my collection, and I'm so happy to be almost done with 7th edition. I'm only missing 4 cards, like this one, Elvish Piper. Remember?
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that the one that I...
Yep.
Oh, I still That's the one that I still have to get him for his birthday.
Sophia promised to buy me a card for my birthday.
I did, but then the card that the Elvish Piper card showed up like damaged, so I had to go through a whole
so we had
process.
to return it, and
I have to reorder it.
Yep.
I'll get it for you. Don't worry.
It's been months.
No.
It's been months. It's been many months.
You'll get it next year.
I'll get it maybe next year.
No, I'm working on it.
Look at this giant growth art. You see like this intimidating tiger walking up to a small elf, and then the elf grows.
Aww.
Be a
I hope
beast.
the tiger wins.
You hope the tiger wins.
This one's so pretty. Wow.
Nature's Research. Just take it out and show it if you want.
It's not too expensive?
They're all quite expensive.
Okay, well. Why is this set, like, on average, it seems like every card is more expensive than other sets?
Because it's one of the first times they ever had foils.
Okay.
And this card was, getting a foil was very rare.
Mm.
Morrow is a pun on one of the game's creators.
Oh.
Mark Rosewater.
Oh.
Mark
Morrow.
Rosewater.
Mm-hmm.
Morrow.
Have they done that for other creators?
I'm not sure. There is Nevinyrral's disc, which Nevinyrral is backwards for Larry Nevin.
Mm.
So there is a Larry Nevin, but I'm not sure what his role was in Magic, but I just know that one.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I'm not sure. Maybe there is a card that is special in that way. Uktavi Wildcats. Would you enjoy that? You see them eating the hippo?
Oh, no.
No? No, we are not.
I don't like this
you
card
don't like
at
this
all.
card at all. Okay. I just find them all to be so beautiful and
No,
special.
I hate
This is one of the actually cheapest cards, yet it's a rare because it was included in all of the starter decks. So I remember as a kid, I had this card in 2001. I was 11. I was still playing and opening packs. And when you bought like whatever 7th edition packs or one of those starter decks, you would get the Thorn Elemental in foil, which is, I think, pretty cool. I was really happy to get that foil card. And then you have, of course, the iconic and beautiful Verduran Enchantress and Wild Growth. You see the beautiful dancing girl, lady, woman, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Wild Growth, which are two important cards. This one is a common, and it's like at $200, and this one is a rare, and it's probably around the same price, so there is no rhyme or reason for a lot of it. A lot of it goes on, supply and demand.
Oh.
And market time and playability. Take
love
her
this
out,
one.
take
I
her
love
out,
this
she's
one.
beautiful.
I love her.
We have you, Maya Enchantress.
Yeah. Wow, this one's so pretty. I really love this one.
Therese Nielsen.
Oh
Amazing,
my
iconic art.
gosh. Wow.
This,
So
that
beautiful.
artist is very famous in Magic the Gathering for doing
Okay.
some of the most iconic art. Here you see, that I'm missing Coat of Arms and Ensnaring Bridge. So two more of the cards, and you have these gorgeous diamonds, you see? You see? Like the charcoal diamond.
Yes, I see. I think these are the ones that I've seen before. I think you've shown me these diamond ones.
I did. The fire diamond.
Mm-hmm.
I may have shown you some of the Moxes as well when I was working on Unlimited.
Marble diamond. I love that one.
Because it looks like a...
It just looks cool. I love the idea of a marble diamond.
A marble diamond. And then the Howling Mine. We excuse ourselves for the longer Bling Bling video, but the set is just so special that I don't know. I don't think I'd ever want to make this a short one. The Phyrexian Colossus and Millstone. So many of these cards are just so important to the game's development and launched us into a new era of Magic after this. Like after this set, every card was modern. So this is the last card in the Legacy vintage era. After this, all the foiling changed. If I'm not speaking nonsense,
Oh.
I'm most likely speaking nonsense. Actually. Which one caught your eye?
This one.
Sky Diamond.
Yeah, so pretty.
It is.
I love the hand holding it and the blue background.
It looks like a merfolk holding it. And here's Static Orb. Very expensive foil in the set again. And then we'll get to the lands, which are also epic in themselves. I just ordered a Dark Our Waste like yesterday.
Really?
So I'm really happy for that. I got a pretty decent deal, and this is a City of Brass and foil, which I got also for like $200, and I'm so happy for that because it's worth like $1,500.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And you got it for like $200?
Yeah, I got it on eBay, and it was a complete stroke of luck. It's stunning.
Wow.
I got it within the year. I can pinpoint the date, but eBay would be able to tell us when. But I love this card. Absolutely love the art. City of Brass is so iconic. We've seen it in Arabian Nights, which is the very first expansion. Then we have the lands, which are all very beautiful. At the time, before you would, like now, you put all these lands and then you put the basic lands. And at the time, everything they did was all alphabetical. So here we have it in a different way, like island, and then K, and then M. See, it's all done alphabetically. And now you would have all of these like non-basic lands. Like you'd have a Dark Our Waste, Brushland, City of Brass, and then Karplusan Forest. And also it would go by color. So it would be the plains first, then the islands, then the swamps. Here it's done differently. And of course, our last two lands, which are the beautiful Sulphur Springs and Underground River. Yeah, this set is really special. I'm still not done and complete with it, and it took me
a long time.
It took me probably over a decade to get where it is today, and I'm still 3 cards short. All right, 3 or 4 cards short.
I didn't realize that I was contributing to that.
I'm still 3 or 4 cards short, and but I'm really excited when I'll finish it, and it's a work in progress, and that's what set collecting is. If you stayed for 22 minutes, just hashtag Sophia red hair, right?
Pink hair.
Pink hair. Sophia's pink hair.
Yeah.
And we wish you all a wonderful day, and thank you for staying with us for so long, right?
Right.
Do you have any goodbye words?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Not Christmas at all.
No.
Middle of the summer.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.